Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is an Amsterdam by night scene. If you are not over the age of 16, please do not watch it. That means you, my 10-year-old sister, who's been sneak watching these with my other one. And we will open on the scene of the address that Eva gave out to some people, mostly Veronica. I'm sure Willow can find his way there. Since it's an alley, this is partaking in. With Eva has set out the flowers and weeds she took from the sept around the ultrasound picture. She's lit some candles and she's just sitting across from it, chugging what looks like a very, very cheap bottle of gas station vodka.
Totally would have just followed Veronica. Not gonna lie.
Does Veronica know what the meetup is for? Or no? Is this like you're surprising her?
Yes, what is meeting for?
She said there was an event she didn't want to do this year alone. That's all she's told anyone.
Alright, let me get my sheet out because I want to see.
That's right. Y'all guys make Eva cry last night. It's your turn.
I doubt it. Veronica's not always nice.
Oh, I forgot one thing. She also has set out, those little birthday cupcakes that you can get at the grocery store? She has found one of those at Stell and set it out by the ultrasound picture.
Okay. So, Veronica, what's this about?
She's not going over the details. And out of game, I'm gonna make my roll.
Solid.
I need to load the dice room now, apparently.
Yes.
I always mix up how to do the nickname, so I'm going to make a subterfuge roll. Or actually, no, empathy roll, just because. Gonna do empathy, and would you say perception?
Yeah, that would actually probably fit for the situation. Depending, are you trying to read me, the environment, the spirits?
You telling me you do not want to do this alone.
Oh, yeah, that would be empathy perception then.
What's the difficulty?
I'd probably put it at standard. Eva's slightly tipsy the past few days. Yeah, recovering addict tipsy. That's always great.
So I got 1 successes. So I would say I get an idea that it's not nice or something.
No, it's not nice. It seemed serious.
So Veronica will look at Willow when he asks what's this about. It's like, she's not telling me. Apparently it looks like it's bothering her.
Did she ask for help?
She never asks for help. She doesn't ask things directly.
Gotcha. So I got a plan then. When we get to her, you can cover her eyes and pretend to give her a hug, and then I will tickle the shit out of her.
That might not be a good idea to surprise somebody.
Why not?
If this looks like it's stressful to her.
I mean, the quickest way to get your emotions out is to, get all the rage out at once. And, well, he kind of does this, fake flex thing where he's obviously exaggerating and knows he's doing it. That was totally, my rite of passage.
Let's see what she's actually doing, because she doesn't look like she wants to talk about it.
Oh.
And she is also one of those people. She doesn't really talk directly to most others.
Oh, okay. Well.
Out of game, Veronica's not coughing.
Yeah, not to be stereotypical, but, your guys are totally known for getting information, so I'll leave that in your hands.
All right, and out of game, we'll head to the spot.
Yar!
Yeah, there's like stubby, half-used, broken candles sitting on top of empty beer cans that are leading into the alleyway. And Eva's sitting there with her bottle of gas station vodka, as we called it, on a tire across from the little shrine she's set up.
I'm going to make a perception alertness roll. What's the
Okay.
difficulty? To
6 standard. I'm not going to set it much higher unless you're like trying to read her mind, which I doubt you can do.
No. I don't have Auspex. That would be awesome if John would let me have Auspex. Botch!
Oh, as far as you know, she's the happiest person in the world right now.
Well, doesn't look like it's a big deal. Though I don't know why she has that weird shrine. Must be a Bonar thing.
I mean,
3 successes.
Willow could try a roll if he wants. He has a
I
gun
did.
to roll.
I got
Oh.
3 successes.
Okay, Willow knows exactly what that is.
Oh. Yeah. Psst, Veronica.
She appears over you.
That totally looks like one of those things you see where like a kid gets hit by a car and they come back every year.
She cringes.
The mental image of Veronica cringing at anything.
Like I might be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me.
This is why I'm glad I told you not to surprise her.
This is fair. And see, this is why you're the Fostern and I'm the Cleith.
Are you guys wanting to talk loud enough for Eva to notice you?
I mean, he was.
I'm-
Psst, 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 psst.
Yeah, this is like. Willow can make a perception and either empathy or subterfuge roll on Veronica.
Oh yeah, that
I
would
am
be empathy.
totally sure Veronica wants a Philodox at this moment.
This is just standard difficulty.
Yeah, I got 3 successes.
So you could tell with Veronica that she's not really gonna show any concern or act out on it. She's got the tough, stoic demeanor.
He's going to.
Like you could tell she's not going to.
He's going
Not
to.
that she's. Sorry.
Okay. You're fine. He's going to very gently, like nudge you forward without like pushing you. Just gonna be like, eh. And the picture, you got to remember this. Veronica's what, like 5'7". He's a full foot taller, like shrinking
Oh,
down
yeah.
and nudging. Eh.
She just looks at you like, what?
She.
What
Gotta
are you
try.
doing? What are you doing?
Veronica, and he says that louder.
I'm sure Eva hears that.
Mm-hmm. Eva looks over. She picks up 2 dirty-looking cups, pours some vodka in each one, offers him one.
Well, I mean, I was straight edge, but I'm not anymore. So I guess, like, I haven't had alcohol in like a few years though.
And I've been in rehab for 6 years. It's fine.
No. Oh golly.
This is all I do. I don't do anything else anymore.
He's going to go over close to her until she starts flinching from him being around. He'll stop right there.
That'd probably be like right next to her.
He'll stop, keep his hands visible, and just hold the cup and just kind of sit.
She'll look at Veronica waiting.
Come on, Raya.
Veronica's so uncomfortable right now.
You did not tell me you made a shrine.
What else
To
would I
do
do for
that.
my son?
Have a coloring book with other stereotypes, maybe?
She kind of stands up. She moves next to the shrine. She goes, "We are gathered here today for the honorable memory of my child who made
Making a willpower check.
it." Okay.
Veronica's gonna do the same.
Yeah, that's a failure. His eyes are welling up.
Veronica leaves the area.
Damn it, no! Ella needs this! A deed of making the Shadow Lord cry.
Veronica
come
leaves the
back.
area. You could tell this made her like too mad or uncomfortable.
Goes to the entrance of the alley, I'm assuming.
You
But-
two can choose how to handle this.
Put sunglasses on so no one sees her
Nope.
tears.
Totally not letting her leave. Nuh-uh. Totally running after. I'll be right back. I promise.
Eva kind of like sways a little. Okay.
Veronica, wait. Just like a big galumping buffoon. Wait a minute. Arms in the air. Where'd you go? Totally going to attempt to find you. Are you actively hiding?
I feel like she's
hold on.
thinking about it.
Hold on. Yeah, she is hidden.
Okay. So
Have fun.
you're hidden. I am going to try to activate my ancestors for more freaking primal urge. I will send you out from your rage.
All right.
Creative uses no one ever expects. It's diff 8. I got a success.
She's not in the Telarium.
That's fine. I can still get a sense of where you were.
Oh, I know. She's not in the Telarium.
So extra primal urge. That would give me that many. So yay.
You know it's still fresh, so you can catch up to her.
Exactly.
It's like she tried to be clever and be like, nope, popping in the Umbra.
Yep, I got 3 successes. I can figure that out. Question: what were those cups made out of that were dirty?
Plastic.
Damn. Okay. He's gonna look around for like a piece of broken glass or like a piece of.
Actually, I
aluminum or
just
something.
realized I'm not even sure what I would look to for a reflective surface because I assume it's an alleyway.
Yeah, it's an alleyway.
That's lined with beer cans for holding candles.
And there's if it's raining, like I know it's raining in the United States, but I don't know if it's raining in Amsterdam. Otherwise, I'd look at a puddle or something reflective.
Yep. He does the proverbial nope.
Yep.
And for a puddle and just like jumping in.
Yep.
So big guy jumping in puddle. Yay for having enough gnosis, and I hopefully don't get caught. What did you set the difficulty for the gauntlet at, by the way? Or what did you assume it was?
We're inside the city limits, and I'd say maybe 7 or 8.
All right.
Now, John can
maybe
yell at us later.
Then I should re-roll that just because I did it as 6.
Yeah.
We could go as 6 either. I just knew there were more negative spirits in the city.
I mean, I don't care which. I just
If
wanted to be
anything, you
fair.
could just claim that you could just like catch me before leaving in the gauntlet. How about that?
I mean, I'm good with that.
We'll just wing it that way. Be like, you caught me just before getting in the Umbra.
Like, hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? Why are you running away?
I am not running away. I am not wasting my time.
Wasting your time. It's another guru. Why wouldn't you help them?
This has nothing to do with Guru. You could just tell like she is avoiding the topic.
He's actually going to
Because
get a little stern. It's like, look, Raya, all due respect, helping her is following the litany. The worm is sadness. The worm is hate. The worm is anger. You got to try. If she gets the sickness too much, then she's breaking. Well, that's a different thing, but you don't want to be a breaker, do you?
she narrows her eyes, not in an aggressive manner, but in a way like she's not saying anything.
Look, I don't think you meant it that way, but it's the truth.
Like, you know those people that are tough and they don't want people to see them?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. Well, she botched, so you know what's going on. She just does not want the image of looking soft.
That's okay. He's like, you know what? I'm actually going to make a perception empathy check on you. Oh, baby.
I'll just say it's diff 4 because she botched earlier.
Sure.
Because I got like a -2 for the willpower roll.
Oh, man.
So
Okay. Yeah, that's still a success. Stupid one. Look, Veronica, Raya, some stuff isn't always good. Just because, it makes you feel weird doesn't make you, weak or anything. But running from it, that will make you weak. And I don't think you're weak.
you actually talk sense into her that she actually listens.
He's trying.
No, it's working. She's actually you're coaxing her, but she's still keeping the tough disposition.
And, well, let's be frank. That rot gut, you could totally blame filling anything on that shit.
You get a chuckle. Out of game, that's clever.
Hey. So, I'm going to go back there regardless. And if you need to go away, I mean, you can, but facing what makes you uncomfortable, that's what makes you stronger.
She'll definitely take a small swig of that drink.
Rot good.
The cheapest, most disgusting, extremely way too much alcohol in it vodka.
You bought Dubra. Ugh. Out of game, you bought Dubra. It's
Basically.
like
The stuff that smells and tastes like rubbing alcohol.
yeah. She gives a look, Pharaoh's her eyes. It's like, for a minute, I thought maybe she bought like antifreeze.
No, because I don't even think I would want to drink that shit. Although there was this one time. But no. There's a reason I don't party with those kind of bonars anymore. Like, I saw this one guy, he once drank, no joke, battery acid. And he wasn't even a menace. He was a Hamid. It was like nothing to him. When he did it, like, Golden Horn ended up giving him like $50 because he bet him he wouldn't do it.
Wow.
So he's gonna go back.
Veronica does go back.
It's all good, Ava. We're back. Veronica thought she saw something. She wanted to check to make sure we were okay.
So we are all. Where was I? She says, kind of like looking at her bottle she's holding while talking.
Hey, can I see that bottle for a second? I want to see if I can read it.
She's like, yeah, sure. Hands it to him.
He takes a look at it and he gets like real close. Just looking at it for a minute. Okay, set. Okay.
85 proof.
And he gives this big surprise. What? And flings his hands in the air. And lets go of the bottle.
Oh God. Well, I'm not even gonna roll since I'm playing her as tipsy. She like acts like she's gonna try and catch it, and it just falls to the ground and shatters.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'll owe you something. I'm really sorry.
Veronica nabs Eva by the shirt collar before she tries to dive, so she's not being one of those sloppy drunks hitting the pavement.
Eva is a sloppy drunk, yes. Oh well, I don't need it. We are gathered here today to honor the 3-year anniversary of my son's death. He made it to 4 months before he was taken from us.
I'm very sorry, Eva.
Oh, it's not your fault.
No, but I'm still sorry. It's not like it, it's never a good thing when it happens to a kid. Ever.
No, but I wouldn't be where I am today if it hadn't.
Can I ask a question?
She like wobble head owl looks at Willow.
Is that what caused you to change?
Part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Veronica wants to make a roll to see if the person who killed that child is alive.
Go ahead.
What would I need to roll?
Oh God. Oh. Oh. Um. Do you have like a specific gift or something for that?
No, but I want to see if there's like the way you're expressing it, as opposed
Oh.
to being dumb enough to be like, "Oh, is he still alive? I'm gonna kill him."
Oh, you can totally see if that's self-loathing or loathing of somebody else or something with a
Yeah.
perception empathy
Yeah,
check.
that would be perception empathy if you're trying to read my body language.
That's. Oh, I don't have auspex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't need aspects though to read like body language
Yeah,
or expression.
What's the difficulty? Would you say?
She's drunk, so I would have made it higher normally for this. But since she's drunk, I will say it's just standard.
All right. Okay, this one's a lot better. It's not any failures.
Nope.
Woohoo! So give me 1 minute.
All right. I got only one success, so it's not a lot, but so.
You can tell she feels partially responsible, but she doesn't feel like she's responsible for all of it.
Okay, so there is some indication there's domestic violence, but she doesn't blame herself.
Correct. Sorry, I was giving Torna the link.
Okay.
Yay!
So what I so out of game it's like she knows there's some abuse and nothing else.
For the most part, yes. That's about all you could pick up is it's a very sticky situation. For lack of a better words at the moment.
So that was about 3 years ago that you changed, and 3 years ago that this happened. And I think I remembered hearing you say something the other night about you blaming your dad on being a ragabash. Um, did did something happen with your dad to cause it?
She bursts out laughing. No, no, no. My dad gave me that stupid ass notebook that helped me get to, well, she'd like make sure nobody's like walking through the alley or anything. My rank, but there's a lot of offensive shit written about you guys in it.
You know, I can completely understand that. You'd be surprised at some of the stuff people write about, stuff and things and whatnot. But like, you should let me look at it. It'd probably be pretty, nifty if I could see some of the stuff and get a different perspective.
Yeah.
In case you weren't telling, that's totally a manipulation subterfuge check.
That's fine. She's like, yeah, you can't touch it, but you can look at it. She like starts like rubbing at her busted up lip, which Veronica, you'll notice she's got like a black eye, some dried blood by her nose.
So how hard would this be against you? I.e., is this going to be standard or lower diff?
This is gonna be lower. This is gonna be like 4. She's drunk.
Yay. Yeah. I got 2 successes then. Oh, a success. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, like she sets it up on the little booth, not booth, crate. She has the shrine on. And she's like, I'll flip the pages. You don't touch. Torna, for some reason, you're in the city, we'll say. You can tell us why, but you see an alleyway with a trail of beer cans holding dirty, broken candles leading into it. And you smell what smells like Veronica.
Yep, Veronica and what smells like a Fianna in there.
All right, I know exactly why.
And Eva, I'm not sure.
Because Runa is all concerned, so yeah, Eric will let her sleep and go and investigate it himself. Yeah, kind of like wander and then see, like, sniff, smells Shadow Lord, pokes his head down the alleyway, and just like, what the actual
big ass motherfucker.
Does he come close enough to actually be seen?
Oh yeah, I mean, Eric's not hard to fucking spot, really. He's a gigantic, and you can smell the fucking Fenrir pure breed 4 coming down the fucking laneway.
Eva, in her drunken state, Eric, my friend's Alpha.
Oh jeez. He just turns and you see the face of just like, oh, is that the one? Is that the guy? Oh boy, is that the guy? Is that the guy?
Oh god.
Repeated zoom in, just staring at each other.
Look, Veronica, Eric made it. I'm sorry there's no more alcohol. Willow broke it.
I did. I'm totally sorry, but you can have mine because he hasn't touched a single drop of it.
That is quite all right. I had enough already.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll hold on to it still.
Kind of just the one eyebrow raises at Veronica, like, what is this?
Reading the notebook.
All I imagine is her with big ass sunglasses on so nobody can see her eyes and just pointing when anyone asks a question.
She apparently made a shrine, points to it.
Shrine.
Yeah. Her kid passed away 3 years ago. This is like honoring it.
Oh. Just gives a nod like, oh. Right.
Please join us. It's a good time.
Fenrir can make the most uncomfortable face of, oh, dear God. Right. Okay.
He just looks at him and says, it's okay. Veronica already checked around to make sure there wasn't nobody around to screw with us.
That is comforting.
You can turn the page now.
She'll turn the page to the gun of Fenris, and you can see it's not scratched out well, but like it said good for meat shields, and that's it. That's been scratched out.
You should totally write they're good sparring partners in there.
You're right. She's just like trying to write it like almost like a little kid would with like the big wobbly letters.
It's kind of, we'll stand very stoically beside Veronica, kind of leaning over towards her. She is drunk.
I'm well aware of that. She was drunk before we got here.
Did you know this would happen? Just to kind of like that.
No, she said it was a get-together. So you can imagine my fucking surprise hearing this too.
No, her exact words were, it was an event she did not want to have to do alone again.
I see.
You can tell Veronica's mad.
Mad at what, though?
Just nods slowly, like, right. Okay, I'm assessing this.
So, Eva, is it okay if I make another note in there myself? I see your handwriting's a little bad right now, but like I will make it to where you can read it.
She hands the red pen to him.
And he writes a note in there, and he writes it upside down, so you'll have to turn the book over to read it later.
God damn, Bragabash.
And what it says is, "Don't piss off unless you have a head start."
That's actually befitting for her scene with Eric earlier.
Hands the pen back. There, I gave great advice. I'm known for giving advice. Heck, that's what my renown is known for. Like, all of it.
I see.
What's your renown known for?
Oh, God.
Just looks around again, very suspiciously, and just nods. Killing things.
Ooh, are you an Arun?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, buddy, my dad's an Arun.
You're
That is
doing it wrong, Willow. He likes you to do it properly.
not in the city.
Oh, that's fine. Hi, I'm Willow. I'm from California.
Hello, Willow. I am Eric from Germany.
Oh, cool. Like, yeah, well, we call them coggies.
Just gives a nod like, you are the one Runa mentioned. I see.
Oh yeah, Runa. She was kind of cool, but like her phrasing is really bad. She needs to work on it.
Eric,
She's a
out
pro.
of game. You will.
Yep.
Wait till you see this character's hands.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, and he's waving like he's not hiding. He's not wearing any gloves. If you want a perception alertness check, it's probably like diff 7 or 8 because that's a smaller thing to notice.
And this character's got the huge size merit, so it's
I
like
botched. I don't fucking see shit. I'm just too busy I don't know how fucking enthusiastic this motherfucker is. It's like, oh, he's the most curious one of this grim, sad thing. Yay.
Yeah. While they're talking, Eva has begun to light the candle on the Stell cupcake.
It's a very important day, Eva. It's not just the thing of something bad, and I understand that. And I don't want to take away from that, but this is also the anniversary of something good. This is when you became part of the team, and I understand it wasn't a good reason, but you're part of the team now, and you can help stop those kind of things from in the future happening, right?
She is smiling very darkly at Willow. Who says I didn't already stop it?
I mean, like, I would say tell me about it, but not here, because, like, too many potentials. But, like, you should totally tell me that story sometime. It might even be worthy of being told about. Who knows?
No. Eric's stories are worth telling. He is one of the greatest fighters ever.
Not all stories need to be told are just about people that fight.
She like does a drunken hand wave at him.
Look, do you think I'm joking? You should totally have heard this one story involving Hot Eye, back the old RM back in California. He totally had a story told about him because he ate more food than anybody else when a big one of your guys challenged him to an eating contest. And he ate like 100 chimichangas.
Good to know.
If a story is good, a story is good, a story is good.
She kind of looks around. She goes, I guess Ear couldn't make it.
Who?
Air's going through a lot as well. Out of game, I'm not out of game. I'm not like gonna try to rationalize why that Holly's character can't come because of a cat scratch.
Leave down to Veronica. How many people did she invite to this?
I have no idea. I think just
I-
anyone she knows.
I invited Veronica, Runa, Grace, and Ear.
Grace. Oh boy. Nods to himself like, right.
Wait, I know
Grace.
that name. There is somebody named Grace here. Good to know.
Hmm.
Eve, are you seeing somebody?
I'm not dating. I'm a bone gnar. Who would want to date a bone gnar?
You would be surprised.
Yeah, yes, I intentionally misunderstood your character's question because role playing out the drunkenness.
Oh, I know. That's not why Veronica asked it.
Yeah.
Eric just kind of rubbed his face like, Jesus, that wasn't fucking subtle. You know, he's rubbing his beard like, fuck, what do I do with this?
Well, you know, Veronica, she probably could use seeing somebody. Who knows? We all need friends. Do you have anybody in mind?
I doubt the courting process will heal something like this.
I would say she would need to. She should do things slowly if she chose to date. It's all about timing. Which proper subterfuge check would show the implyment bad timing.
Nope. Don't care.
OC for our 3 viewers. I love the Willow character. He is so optimistic.
Eva, however, reasons like this is why you should be at Riddling Waters more often. Because the war we have involves kinfolk. The other sept does not care how they treat kinfolk. They will kidnap them. They will make them join their cause whether they want to or not.
Oh, so you're like the people at work. You're taking care of people.
That's what a group does like this. I mean, do you? And I'm not trying to be mean here. Do you not know the word? He kind of whispers, scrunches down a little. Protectorate.
I meant them personally. And she's like drunkenly motioning between them.
Yeah. No. That's the thing. It's like the job of a sept to take care of an area and its people, not just other ones like us. Like, I thought you knew this. If you need more help, I don't mind teaching you, but dang.
The last sept I visited, they didn't look out for anybody but themselves.
Then they were doing a shit job.
Tell the silver fang that led it. She says it just like drunkenly drops her arm.
I mean, I would if they were within one step. I can't go further than that.
You do know the Silverfangs don't run this sept, right?
Oh, they do?
They don't.
I thought Eric's people ran this sept.
No.
It's
No, we don't.
multi-tribal.
Who is Alpha? I hadn't got a chance to meet him yet. Or
He's-
her, or them. I don't know the proper term.
He's a stargazer.
Ooh, I love stargazers. Oh my god. He just like hype dance for a second. Oh my god, they're the best.
I don't think I've actually ever met a stargazer.
We should get her back to Sept. This is.
We should.
I can't leave without my notebook or sun.
I got your notebook. I got your notebook as long as I can touch it, if it's okay with you.
She spits in her hand and holds it out. I swear you won't steal it.
I swear I will not steal it. and then he'll take it, and assuming she lets go, he will put it inside of his jacket. I'll even give you a piggyback ride back if you need it.
She will drunkenly take the picture off the shrine she built and kind of stick it in her bag without trying to damage it horribly. Then she'll look at him. So why am I going to set the shelters right out down the street?
Nope.
Eric will just say very calmly, because on Sept, you have people who care about you, more so than a shelter.
But I feed the women there. They care about me.
They do, but you are in no condition to feed the women.
And no offense to you, Eva, but like, I can tell how people are pretty good as far as their angriness goes, and you're about as angry as I am, and about half the people I've come across can't deal with me. And if they're at a shelter, they're either hard as nails or they can't put themselves back together. So you're probably scaring half the ones that are there. We don't want to do that, right?
No,
So-
I don't.
So let's go back to where it doesn't affect people. That's like the best thing about kin, in my opinion. They don't feel it. Or at least not much.
You're gonna have to introduce me to some kin sometime. I have questions for them.
Oh, totally. They're like some of the fun people I know. Like, there are these people I had at the yoga class. I'm talking too much
Perhaps
again. I'm
when
sorry.
you are sober, we will bring you near kin. But for now, let us get you home. Away from your grieving.
She will cling to Veronica's elbow.
She'll allow it, even though she'll probably have a baffled look because she's not used to it outside pack members.
Can somebody else lead the way? I don't remember how we got here.
Eric just rubs his beard like, yep, I'm leading this crazy train. And it will just go follow me. And we'll just grimly walk out of the alleyway. It's like, what
Hashtag
the
Eric
fuck,
for dead father.
Totally singing musical songs softly behind you guys as he brings up the rear. Currently, he's singing something from Greece.
Eva begins to drunkenly sing Sailor Bold.
All right, I'm going to put her in the car. Make sure she's fastened in so she does not roll out.
Okay.
Eric just resigns himself that she's probably going to get sick in the back seat, so he just nods grimly and just watches. With pained expression on his face.
Veronica, she might get sick. Will you be willing to hold her hair? Because she might not let me.
She just like sneers, like ugh. Like, how?
Thank you. You're a nice person.
Before they even close the
She
car
just
door.
shoots you outside, Claire.
Yeah, before you even close that car door, he is leaning out of it, puking.
I mean, like, if you want to take a rage from me calling you a nice person, I am totally cool with that.
You just get shot aside, Claire.
Eric just watches. Will somebody hold her hair?
I mean, I'll do it.
She's too busy puking to stop Willow.
All right, he will hold the hair.
He will notice the little bitty circle-like scars go all the way up to underneath her chin, though.
Circle-like scars. I don't have medicine, so that's not going to help me any. Actually, yes, I do have medicine. Holy crap, I didn't think I had it. I need to know what this is. It is bugging me.
Yeah, I knew it was bugging you the first time you met her.
Yeah, I got a success. What could that possibly be?
The ones that are darker than the rest look like burn marks.
Eee. Are any of them fresh?
No.
Okay. It's okay. Get it all out. Get it all out.
Part of a roast beef sandwich in it.
Oh, okay. It's all right. It's all right. He just turns his head away. It's okay. It's okay. Just get it all out. Just make sure the window's open. We can make sure she can just go out the window if she needs to.
Joy. Yep, he just presses the button.
Look, I'll do you a favor, Eric. I will wash your car if she messes it up. I promise.
I have resigned to the fact that she was going to. It is nothing to worry about.
Oh, okay. I just offered. And he will make sure to keep the hair back and make sure if she starts puking to direct her toward the window and avoid the driver's seat or the passenger seat. And when he gets in the vehicle, it's like thunk to the shocks as he's the better part of 400 pounds.
Eric just... That's the expression for it, 'cause he just... Nope, I'm not mad. Nope. The Arun is not mad yet. Nope, we are fine.
Hey, Torna.
Yep.
I'm gonna make a perception problem alerts check. How mad is he rage-wise?
He's rage 5.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
Standard rage 5. That is a big ass Arun that was like, what the fuck are these people? No, oh dear God, what is this? This is
Veronica has the
Battlefield.
same amount of rage.
Okay, so I'm looking at 4 successes right there. Yeah, you guys are angry.
I'm an Arun. It is my natural state.
Oh, look. We have somebody to welcome us when we get back to the Sept.
I have sent word to Runa already. Now we're just going to go nice and calmly. I'm not going to make any sharp turns, otherwise Veronica and you will be covered, and poor Ava will be even more in a state.
I'm sorry.
Takes the
I'm sorry.
slowest turns. Yeah, oh God, what is it?
You want to make a drive check?
Oh, dear Jesus. Yeah, let's do this.
Am I wrong for thinking that?
Yeah.
Is it wrong? Oh, see, why is how much I'm laughing at his uncomfort.
It's a pretty good drive check. With
That is a pretty good drive check. Holy shit. You're a smooth driver.
4 successes. Yeah, no, Eric. Nice.
I'll say
Carefully.
it's a smooth enough ride. She doesn't vomit out of his car anymore.
It's
But she
almost
is,
like Eric has to do this before.
but she is still drunkenly singing "Jolly Sailor."
Pulls up into the Sept parking lot. Just comes around the back, opens the door, takes a sidestep, so when she vomits, she's not gonna get it on him. Will even spend the rage, so he moves quite quickly.
At least there's no chunks of sandwich in it this time. It's pretty much liquid.
All right, Ava. I want you to take hold of my hand, and you're going to step out of the car yourself.
Oh, okay. She's going to take a hold of his hand.
Preps arms to catch.
His hands oddly are very soft.
That's a great thing for
Oh,
Evan.
God. Oh, God, that'd be the best insult ever to him.
She's
Oh
like,
yeah, no.
you have lovely hands. They didn't feel this way pounding into my face.
I'm sure it did not.
Sideways look.
Looks over. She disrespected my packmate.
Oh,
Give
that's
a shrug.
perfect then.
Just gives a shrug like, nah.
He just nods, says, good job.
Now, Ava, I'm going to walk. You're going to remain holding my hand until we reach Runa, and then we will exchange hands. And you will hold Runa's hand.
Okay.
Yes?
I like Runa. She's nice.
She is.
She's really pretty, too. Pretty like Veronica. And Willa. Willa's pretty in a weird way. So is 3/4. You're all
Did you say that with him having appearance 1?
It's just the fucking pretty. Runa's pretty, just fucking stare. You know what I mean? It's like carrying out a friend who's like, stop, looks at the fucking medicine, just,
You don't know he's met us yet.
Oh no, you're not.
Yeah, you botched.
Oh yeah, fuck, that's the best part I botched. He just nods like, oh,
It's like
Coggies.
Metis has been in your car. Metis has held a friend of yours. Metis has talked about you.
Metis has licked all his donuts.
All right, now Veronica is going to be beside me doing this, seeing as, and I quote, she's very pretty.
She's very pretty and smart. She's like the stoic goddess just judging all of us.
Willpower check.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a willpower check as well.
Hmm?
This could end fucking tragically.
Oh
I'm
God,
Fine, I'm
That's
fine.
a
I got a 9.
that's a
Whew.
failure for me. I'm gaining a rage.
Okay.
I know she's drunk. I'm containing it. It's just a rage.
Just somebody's getting
Talking about having affection for somebody that's another group, and he just mutters under his breath. It's like repeatedly. It's like she's drunk.
Ava.
What's that?
Now here's to say, Ava, when we are walking, until you reach Runa's hand, there will be no more talk of how pretty Veronica is, or Runa,
Or you.
or me.
Okay.
We will save 6 inches for Gaia and nothing else.
Well, of course. I don't want to sleep with any of you.
That is reassuring. I am glad of that. Now, he just starts to take slow steps, like that's it, nice and easy.
Like a toddler walking for the first time.
Mhm. Even if she does stumble, he will like keep hold of the hand so she doesn't like completely cave over, so she has some at least a support base,
Yeah.
and he'll just be
Veronica-
messaging in the back lane like, "Get the fuck over here!" Do you know what I mean?
Veronica is helping her as well.
Hey, Runa is like jogging over through the path. Sorry, Ray. I had to find someone to take over the last bit of control.
Get out of the car. The shocks go.
The wince just. Oh.
Closes the door gently. Gently.
Yeah, no, Bruno will see Eric with Veronica, the two most stoic people of all time, with Ava, and then this really happy Coggy in the background, like, oh, sorry.
What happened, Reyes? What's going on?
Where can we bring her that is indoors?
Runa will think for a moment.
In the pack lane, she's not coming to our house. That is a clear line. No. Do you know what I mean?
Runa, through the pack link. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it, Raya.
Good.
There's a cabin. Actually, there's a few little cabins. I think the Lupus and some of the Metis might use them. We can find one that's not occupied.
Then take us there.
Yeah, Runa will. She'll like kind of take Ava's hand and just say, like, hey Ava, come with me. I'm gonna go show you some of those quiet places you were asking about.
Yeah. My quiet place apparently didn't work out. I don't feel good.
We she invited us for an anniversary of sorts, and she got started without us.
Oh no. Through the pack link, Runa just Raya?
I am aware. We will talk about it once the drunk is in bed.
Yes, Raya. And she will just she'll just lead her way through, kind of along with Ava, kind of poking through the different outbuildings until she finds one that's empty. And yeah, come inside, Ava. Look, look here. We'll make you nice and comfortable here, okay? Just come and lay down.
I guess she'll like pull her picture out though and set it on the nightstand before she lays down.
Runa will help make sure she's laid down comfortable, and she's propped up, on her side, has a bucket, and just anybody have any idea what she took?
Oh yeah, she took some freaking rot gut.
Drifts off humming Jolly Bold drunkenly.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, Jolly Sailor.
Okay. I need water. And something preferably greasy.
It is best to let her sleep it off.
She'll heal pretty quick.
That's not what I'm concerned about.
What are you concerned about?
Dehydration.
Oh, that's fair. Is there running water in here?
There should be.
Okay. He's still holding on to the glass, by the way, that he had in the freaking alleyway. So he goes. He's going to go find the water and clean it up and bring some back. It'll take him a few minutes if you guys want to talk between yourselves momentarily.
It'd just be Erica standing there like a fucking stoic giant.
Runa will rub Ava's arm. Ava, do you think you could stomach some food? It'll help sober you up faster.
I ate, though. I ate with my son. I had half a roast beef sandwich.
I see. And, how long ago was that?
I don't have a clock.
Okay, well, I'll make sure you get some breakfast in the morning, all right?
she'll like nod, and she's like curled up like a little kid, is like snuggled into the pillow now, humming her song.
Willow Raya's getting some water. I want you to drink some for me, okay? If you get dehydrated, you could get a fever, and that would be bad.
What if he drops it like my bottle?
Oh, he won't drop it.
Okay. Those are my only cups. Don't let him break it.
He brings the cup back. It's cleaner now.
See? It's here. It's fine. It's not broken.
Now
Okay,
that it's
Ava.
clean, you can see it's a Smurf's cup.
She'll hold it. She'll take it. Oh, Smurfs. Okay. Oh boy. She'll hold it out to Ava. Okay, now slow little slips. Okay. She'll rub Ava's back.
Eva takes a couple drinks. She looks like she's going to be fine for a moment. And then her face starts to pale.
And Ruda's right there with a bucket.
And she proceeds to vomit more.
Mutters under his breath something about resist toxin. It occurs to me that I have not introduced myself properly, and I do apologize for that. Eric, right?
Nods. It is quite all right. These have been trying circumstances.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I'm Willow Mulson. I'm a child of Guy Ragabash. He holds out his hand to him.
Just gives a nod. Breed.
Oh, I'm a Metis.
Just gives a nod like, oh.
He doesn't look like a Metis, though.
Yeah, it just kind of sides him up and down like, huh. Just kind of nods like that kind of frown like, How many minutes have the... Oh, fuck it. Well, I don't know. You'll just, shake the hand, a big, powerful grip.
His hands are, like, horribly, like, not callous is not the right word, but they're tough. See, I'm kind of representing it as being scaly without the scales protruding through the skin in Homid form.
You just notes like, oh, that's probably it. Eric Hellhammer Ulrichsen, born on 2 legs under a full moon, Modi of the Gate of Fenris.
Modi. Oh, wait.
Arun.
Oh, do you guys have your special words for it? That is really cool. I like that.
Indeed. I'm
All
also alpha of the Wild Hunt pack.
Wild Hunt. Ooh. I've never
Okay.
heard of that one.
We follow the huntsman, Hearn.
You should tell me about it sometime. I always like learning about new spirits.
Just gives a nod, I will, and just gives a nod like, yeah. As long as you do your part for the nation, I will, of course, do the same.
Oh, of course. I would never dishonor Unicorn.
That is good to hear. Your breed has come under a lot of fire of late of some of their actions. I would hope that as a Laughing Moon you can bring much needed counsel for their troublesome ways.
Well, to be fair, we're cursed to begin with, so we got to work twice as hard to prove ourselves.
That is a good attitude and a good start.
Yeah.
Out of game, what was mentioned? Troublesome ways?
Oh, Metis.
Metis. Particularly considering one Lucas and fucking Rat, he's just like, nah, Metis have not been in a good light lately. So, But that attitude is a good one to present and will be a good example for others to see.
Yeah, to be fair, a lot of people have like an old stigma against us, and it's just now starting to get people to realize that that stigma is actually part of the worm, and we're just trying to fight against it.
I judge the Metis based on their deeds and their actions, as every Get a Frienders should.
Big smile on his face. I like you, sir. You're my friend.
So
Eric just nods like, oh, okay.
Eva manages to hold down a couple of drinks of water, and then she like sloppily hands her shoulder bag to Runa and goes, "Don't let the guys go through it, please. I'm gonna take a nap."
Oh, okay. Eva? Just Bruno, she'll like rearrange some things on the bed. Just try to stay popped on your side, okay? And there's a bucket right here if you need it.
Okay.
Okay?
I can't remember if I vomited on his car or not.
Oh, I'm sure he knows.
I'm in so much trouble in the morning, aren't I?
We'll have to have a talk. Ava, we'll have to have a talk, okay? But for now, I'm gonna make sure that there's someone here nearby in case you need something in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Okay?
I mean, I can watch her if you want.
We'll
If you're
discuss. We'll
sure.
talk about it. Let her sleep. We'll all talk once she's sleeping. It'll be better.
Runa will just kind of cover Ava with a blanket. Oh. And let her drift off to sleep.
She mutters in German, "Good night, sister."
You know what? Runa will respond in German. Because I imagine that's one of the things she would know.
And Eric will close the door once Runa steps out of the room and just take a breath, like, whew.
So,
We'll just turn very slowly, taking the breath. All right. According to Veronica, this was her inviting people. Did you know this was what she had planned, Runa?
no. She gave a piece of paper to Grace earlier, but I don't know. She didn't, I didn't know anything, right? I gave her my number. I felt like she's in a bad way.
That is pretty evident.
The way she was talking last night when we both met Will Araya. She seemed maybe like she'd been abused or an addict.
Judging by the smell, yes. And judging by her behavior with Grace earlier, that might make a lot more sense.
I'm worried about her, Raya.
You should be.
She,
A drunk is no good at wartime, especially with the enemy being as vicious as they are.
Eric, Runa, she, you didn't get to hear this part. She was mourning her dead kid, but it sounded like she had her first change right around the same time, too. So it might have been the same day.
Oh. Rina, her hand goes up to cover her mouth and she looks horrified.
First changes are never easy.
I'm hoping there's something in here about it. And he pulls out the notebook.
Look over, Veronica. What do you think we should do?
She seems rather sensitive about it. This is her being drunk is really the only way that she's been talking. That's not healthy. And she isolates herself.
She isolates herself and then picks fights. That's what usually happens.
She's acting out. She needs a rock.
What she needs is sobriety.
You don't think she could be close to,
Horano? No. If she was close to Horano, she would not be able to get out of the bed. This is not Horano. This is alcoholism.
She has a sickness in her. It can be cured, but she has a sickness. It's he points to the temple. It's up here. I know the way the Uktena would deal with part of that is they'd put you in a sweat lodge for about a week and a half. After giving you something, I never knew what.
There are Black Furies at the Sept. They might have ideas how to deal with this.
A girl like her, Bona or not, they might be the best people who could help her.
Furies are known for their talent in that area.
Because she doesn't. Her choice for drinking is she doesn't know how to probably deal with what happened.
It seems like all she's got to go off of is whatever's written in that book she's always reading from.
Yes, indeed.
Which, Eric, or not Eric, Willow, you do need to give that back to her.
I will. I said I would. He's going to flip through it, though.
Because I had to... She got very testy with Air when Air was thinking about snatching it.
Oh, that's why I asked. Oh, this...
It is also things she's using to mock other tribes with, based on the knowledge in there. It is something that we will have to be careful giving back. For, yes, her alcoholism is horrible. It is cruel. It is twisted. But it is now pertained to many other problems, and the lack of education, the lack of knowledge.
The worm corruption is deep in here. Oh
has
my.
Has she really been mocking people, though? I've only heard her ask questions, and yeah, they're offensive. But if what's written in that book is offensive, at least she's questioning it.
I'm not surprised with this right here if this is part of her back, about her history. He points at the notebook like thump, thump, thump.
The point I'm making is that the more she continues to read and the more she continues to use it, the worse the problem will be. If you want to remove the problem. Yes, sobriety is good. Yes, all these are good. But that, points at the notebook, and as he thumps his finger on the table, that will only make her worse. And that will only make her bitter.
Look like she got some of that bitterness already out, though, Eric.
If
Um,
that's
there's a. This isn't just a notebook. This is a scrapbook. And
And
he
she said
points to.
she said her dad gave that to her.
Yeah, she did. And, well, I don't know if this means anything to you guys, but there's some story in here about a pimp's body being found on a dock. And please correct me if I'm wrong with this, Ninika, but you were implying that it happened right about the same time as about
Yeah.
3 years ago. I get a sneaking suspicion about something. And there's also a picture of her with 2 older people. I think we found the folks.
are their names?
Ninika, information.
I was typing it to you.
I know, but you're vocal.
Yeah. No, there's no name, but there's location. Family vacation Moscow, and then a date. Like,
Veronica
etc.
Veronica peers at the notebook. What page are you on, Willow? Out of game.
Very early.
Are you still on the area with the pimp?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
She's examining that detail the most.
Dead. Dead.
Eviscerated.
This sounds like a first change to me.
How does she describe it? Like it is like she describes it with anger, or just this is a complete stranger.
It's a newspaper clipping.
Okay, what's the headline?
Local pimp found at dock. Mutilated. Head torn and thrown 12 yards from body. Heart ripped out. Disemboweled. That's about as dark as I'm getting with the details.
Okay,
That's a big headline. This sounds like a first change to me. You guys know her way better than I do, so I'm gonna leave this where she could easily find it. But if you guys think something else needs to be done with it, well, I'm gonna leave that to your discretion. I'm not officially a SEP member yet.
Throwing it away will cause its conflict within her. That would. She needs to learn to step away from it naturally. Otherwise she'll be a burden. I'm not saying throw it away. That would cause.
I get that, but I have a very important question I have to ask to you, Yuff. And he kind of squares to him and looks him in the chin. He makes a very good point not to look him in the eyes. Are you going to take responsibility for her? And he's not like asking like interrogation. He's actually curious.
Considering the state that many of these people on this sept have been, considering that I am already responsible for Runa, twitches his head. If it needs to be done, I will do it. I will do my best to teach her, to guide her. But I cannot hold her hand through all her tasks. Otherwise
I can respect that.
Otherwise she will never succeed on her own. But I will do my utmost to guide her in the ways of the nation as I was taught.
That's honorable. And then he turns a quick heel turn and he looks Veronica in the chin. But she looks up to you. It's not your responsibility. but she looks up to you. What you say will matter. What you do will matter, Veronica. Raya. He doesn't try to push any further than that.
Out of game? Okay.
Exit stage left. This kind of slinks off kind of sideways, side, and steps out the door.
We all know.
Did he leave the notebook?
He totally left the notebook.
Okay.
No.
Because Veronica's not letting you pull that nonsense.
Hey, I totally would have taken the forgotten if I had it, but I don't, so.
Did you leave it open or did you close it?
Open.
Which page?
Left it with the pimp.
So the pimp is on the left page, and then the family vacation trip, back when she used to be a blonde, is on the right.
It won't get better living in the past. You just say, staring down at the one of the pages.
With all due respect, Raya, I think that's
Don't take that tone with me, Runa. With all due respect, isn't probably one of the most insulting tones you can take to a higher rank. It means you know better than us. This is a drunk. This is a woman who has been drinking a long time. I know by the smell. I know by the tone. I know by the taste. I know by the sad look in her eyes that she drinks to make herself forget. I know what she is.
I'm not saying you don't, Raya.
And that will enable it all the time. Whether she likes it or not. He shakes his head.
I wonder if this shouldn't be something more than one person is involved in helping her with.
Whether she gets help or not, the point is she needs to consciously choose to step away from these actions. Out of game, I'm not coughing in character.
Until such time she can do that, she is a risk. She wanders off drunk. We have to go get her. We're at war. I'm going to have to find some way for her to introduce herself, firstly. And secondly, for her to stay on Sept, where she cannot wander and be a danger to herself, and more importantly, a danger to the likes of you, Veronica, myself, Points, anyone out there. She has already gotten beaten into the ground because she does not know how to conduct herself. Imagine what that's going to be like when she goes through withdrawal.
I'm guessing we don't exactly have people for this.
The Black Furies are the best, like Veronica said. They are the most experienced at dealing with trauma. If it was my people, we do have a code in the litany, and that is what all I will say what my people would do with her.
My tribe would not accept her.
They would not accept it. I'm smart over Veronica. I am saying we have a particular tenet of the litany for people like that.
There's not too many children in Gaia. I haven't seen too many Bonars, but there are good healthy number of Black Furies.
It is probably best to put her in their hands. Look at Bruna. They will give her the most honest care.
Runa, I also may not be your pack member or your alpha. I do know you're a cub. And a lot of the biggest responsibilities of a Cleef is owing up for your actions and taking responsibility. Right now, she's not doing that. She doesn't know how to. And if she's too focused on what happened then, what is she going to do about now? What if it's not about war? What if it's about her finding another kinfolk and something happens?
Yeah, or just gestures at fucking vodka, like that's what I said. You know that lean back, like, yep, got it in one.
One of the things that she wasn't going over, this was her baby boy that was killed. And she didn't, and it's understandable that she would not be okay with finding somebody doing that. You have another sept that are gonna take people. Take your family and friends away. Take anything that you claim is yours. She needs to know how to handle that. You need to know when to put your foot down and not put up with that. You right now, as a cub, you don't have the station yet because you haven't really made a name for yourself.
Nor do you have the experience to understand when to give a kind hand and when to give a strong hand. This is the time to give both. Give her the aid she needs, but this behavior cannot continue. This is the Guru Nation.
No. I know, Raya.
No. And you are now thinking with your heart, not with your head. You must learn to think with both. That is your job.
I'm thinking it would be a shame for us to lose someone capable.
Is she capable? That is not capable to me.
Right now, no. She was perfectly capable yesterday in the sewers.
This time. And now look what has happened. One deed does not excuse 4 more of incompetence.
No, it doesn't.
So, would you rather have the one deed and go, well, she was capable this time, and then when a Guru is lying dead, or kinfolk lying dead, or she thralls because she cannot take the emotional weight, would that one deed matter to you?
No, it wouldn't.
Then do not take it now. We have been thankful that we have found the problem early and can do something with it. We can take her to the Black Furies and we can get her healed, but we must also teach her. As Veronica said, she's a Cleith.
I know, Raya. I just... You are absolutely right about there being a tenet of the litany for it.
Do you see me going in there with my axe? No.
No.
That is because I believe she is still worth saving.
And I'm grateful for that.
Yet, you're acting as if Veronica and I are. You'll smile gently, speaking from a cold place. We are not. We are speaking of experience. We are speaking as Cleats and Fosterns. We are speaking like Guru, Runa.
I'm concerned. There may be some who don't think she's worth helping. based on the state she's in.
And they're not in this room, and they're not making that decision.
That doesn't mean they couldn't make that decision once it's out of our hands.
And that's why we take her to the Black Furies. Do you really think a Black Fury would turn away a woman like that?
No, I don't think so. Not based on what I know.
And then there you are. Your answer is already in the palm of your hands. I'm a Get Fenris, and even I know a Fury would never turn away an individual like that. But when the Furies heal her, when she comes back, you must be right there to teach her the proper way. We all will, or she'll die.
I will be, Raya. I will be.
Something else you do need to remember as well. You're a cub, but you're in a pack. Rat we were able to catch, but we also took responsibility because he was our pack member. As much as other people can be looking out for her, she doesn't have that. So this problem's going to only accelerate.
Runa will nod.
And taking her in any of the packs currently is a burden on in itself. I go and agree with Veronica that the Furies are the best option. However, in terms of the care afterwards, in terms of packs, she can't join. Not until she proves herself.
That's also based on the totem too. Sometimes they pick them.
Nods, they do. But no self-respecting totem would want their people hindered and constantly helping something, and not the cause that they fight for. And you look at the notebook and just when he reads the bit of the litany, she believes that if she follows this, she will die. If she doesn't, she will die. Perhaps. Looks over the Philodox specifically. You could reinforce that.
I'll do my best, Raya.
You will do more than your best, you will do it. Rats are known for survival. Make her survive.
Of course, Raya.
That does not mean you get attached. Sometimes you have to cut away things.
Yes, Raya.
I could just stand up and rub his face. Like, oh. Let the children of Gaia watch her. He will know how to handle this. He just kind of just steps outside, just grimly rubbing the back of his head. Come on, Runa.
Yes, Raya. And Runa will give a quick bow and tilt of the head to Veronica and follow after Eric.
Did we
Willow's
want to end?
outside.
Sorry.
No, he's just sitting outside. He's got his back against the cabin, kind of watching.
Do we want to continue scene or?
Sorry, no. He was just stating that he didn't run away, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we were. I don't know if Jason had any last action he wanted to take. Based on what we talked about.
No, there wasn't any other action to take.
Okay. Then with that, we will end the scene with poor Eric probably needing some Tylenol. Veronica probably very annoyed herself, and Runa doing God knows what Runa does. Being all super Philly. And with that, our viewers, thank you for watching.